Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here and welcome back to Sky Factory 2. Yeah, you can see we're not in a different base. There's our original one behind us and there's our new one. I've been having a little play around in between episodes just while we've been creating dirt and things like that. And by the way, this is fully complete down there now. In fact, I'm just expanding it a little bit with dirt. So we're slowly but surely doing that. But whilst I was doing that, I was just playing around with builds. I've not got it quite right. I'm going to change the top area of that, I think. I'm probably going to bring it in a block and have that coming out there. But yeah, now we've got this cobble. I mean, you look at this, every single barrel is full. We have got gazillions amount of cobble. I don't even want to multiply that up and work out what it is. And I've got a few extra barrels here just filling with various things that I'm using. And as you can see, using various bits and pieces, but I've been using the chisel tool. And this is the chisel tool here, and all you do is you have it in your inventory or in your hotbar and you right click and it brings up this. Now this is really cool because you can just do so much with it. If we just get a stack of cobble, bring the chisel tool up and we can put the cobble in there, and look at all that. We can make all that cobble, which is absolutely fantastic. The other thing we can do, if we've got no, we haven't got any stone in there, but you can do the same with stone, you can do the same with wood, do it with absolutely anything. So if we just look at chisel, chisel, here we go. So these are all the blocks that you can create, and even with ice and wood and what have you. So all your different materials you can do. One of the materials I've been using is this. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Wow, is that even a thing? Wow, I didn't even know we could do that. So that's something new on me. I can't even get it back to its original stone now, so hopefully I've got some in the inventory. Yeah, there we go, marble slab. So I've been playing around with both limestone and marble, which is actually fairly simple. It's just really you get that by sifting smooth stone. So I don't think I've got any in there now. Yeah, we've got smooth stone, so you can sift smooth stone, which I didn't realise until I looked at the chisel blocks and I went, oh, that's quite handy. And then from that you get limestone and marble, the same as you get the cobblestone, and you make it into limestone and marble, and then you can chisel it. So that's what I've been using, as well as the cobble. I've then been using that as well, so that's really cool, really like it. I've been having a look at different lamps as well, which are basically torches. So I've got a couple of different lamp styles I'm looking at in terms of lighting. I think these work quite well with this, with the cobblestone with the black edge to it, so that's quite good. Yeah, so been having a lot of fun. Now what I want to do today is get starting on another element. So we're going to get some water. Put an empty bucket. I'm probably going to have to get rid of everything in a second, because one of the achievements, one of the challenges we've got to do, build a second layer to your island below the layer you started from. So yeah, we got to get down there and build. No problem. So although I have died that way before. Now as you can see, what I've done is I've built a circular shape going around here, because what I'm going to end up doing is actually getting rid of a lot of this middle bit. So let me put that there, and I've got an idea for what I want to put in the center. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking all this out. We're going to have our base going around it, and then we're going to have a second layer down below. We might have another layer at the top, and then I've got a centerpiece idea that I want to put in the middle of all this. But it just really depends on size, and that's why I've put this round here, because I know I'm going to have to go out at least a couple of blocks either side of the middle. So that's going to put me about there, but it still leaves a gap in between, and that's really what I want. So that's giving me about 4 gap. So that might work, and if not, we can always, you know, chip away at this and that sort of thing. And then we're going to have different areas then. So we're going to have probably some storage downstairs, and we're going to have the mob farm area when we automate that. We're going to have the cow and farm area when we automate that. So I'm trying to really just sort of plan ahead for the base and get that all that sorted out. So yeah, but what I need to do is this next bit, so I really ought to get rid of some stuff. And as you can see, I've got more chests here now. I've sorted me sort of all my seeds into that one. That's all my foods, that's all my sort of mob drops. And then we're going to have all the stones at the top. And that's the other thing I've been using as well, the carpenters tools, which is really, really cool and very, very simple. Again, most of you probably know this, but I'll just show you anyway. A carpenter's block is simply this. And all it is a piece of wood with sticks around it. But from that, we can then make these wedges, which actually these wedges here. So 3 carpenter's blocks and sticks. But that allows us then, if I get one of these quickly, that allows us to place these bits up here. And all it is we're just literally, so if we wanted to place one there, that's how we place it. And then whatever texture we want to use, if we want to use wood, we right click it and voila. Pretty cool. I think you can actually do it different ways as well. You can put the wood is facing upwards, so to speak, and I shouldn't have done it on there. But anyway, so yeah, I've been using those as well because I think it adds another texture, and you can shape those as well. So that's how we've done the corner bits as well. So they kind of evolve. And there is another one as well which I haven't played around with yet, which actually is the collapsible block. Now that's made of those, but evidently if you make a hammer, you can then start hammering this and shaping it. So I'm not sure whether we want to do that, but it's really, really cool. So we might have a play around that, and you can create hills, proper hills and slopes and things. So yeah, really, really cool if we want to get into advanced stuff, but I'm not sure we'll get that into this series or something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump everything in this chest here, and then we are going to come back and see if I can die. Right, we are ready to go. I've literally got rid of all my tools and everything because there's a very good chance I'm going to die doing this because my water balancing skills are not the best. That should work. Yep. And what we are going to do, and can I actually, does the water one pick up and drop again on this bucket? It does. So I don't need me other bucket. That can go in there. Don't need that. Can go in there. By the way, what's that for? Witch's hat. Does anybody know what we use it for? Because I don't know. I'd like to know, because that's a really cool thing to have a witch's hat. Right, okay, so we are going to go down and swim, and let's just get in the water and spacebar back up again. Just move out of it slightly so I can breathe. Okay, we are steady. Right, okay, I'm getting better at swimming since I've done skyblock and sky factory. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we are going to not die and try and place. Can I do shift and no? Oh, don't want to do that, but that will do. I'm going to swim back up a bit and place that there. Can I? Ooh, this is where I get into trouble. Ooh, 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 get me up, get me up, get me up, get me up. Ooh, ooh. Okay, right, okay. I hate water. I really do. It's a great tool, but I hate water. Right, but that should at least allow us to get down there. What I'll do is grab some torches. We've got some torches in here. We should be a bit safer now, and I'm literally going to be putting down a temporary floor. So in theory we can jump down there. It shouldn't matter. Put that there. Right, and I'm just going to count how many we've got here now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I do want to be this level as a floor. I want 5 blocks at least. 5 blocks? I think I can go 6. Maybe even more. Which means I need water. Right, how are we going to do this? So I want it to go underneath there. Let's just make a little platform there. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got to be careful. That's going to be there. Okay, I'm just going to put that there for safety. That's my little jump up. That's my little jump down. So we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. I'm going to go 2 more down. 3 more down. Because I want a kind of a little bit of a gap between there that we're not going to see, but I kind of want to build down and have that option to actually have 2 blocks there. So we've got 2 blocks there. This is really going to be the ceiling. And then 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to go 2 more. And then way. Let's go. So if we go 1, 2, I'm going to give myself some spare capacity. There we go. Pick up again. And gone. Cool. Okay. We are rocking. We really are rocking. Okay, so what I really need now is to get my tools and start expanding this base out a little bit. Let's just jump down here. So yeah, I'm going to have to get my tools, knock that out. It's going to have to go there as well, isn't it? But that's okay, I can do that. Let's just put some torches down here, although we'll probably end up knocking them out. And head back up again. So yeah, I think that's good. We've made an area down there. What I need to do is get my stone for the floor, because I was having a look to see what I could use and whether I use this cobblestone for the floor. Not quite sure. It looks quite good as a floor. Let me just lay this out for you here. The nice thing about this is it fills the top up, so it makes a quite nice sort of outline floor really. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with that dark panel cobblestone, and so I'm going to make some more of that with my chisel tool, because we haven't got any more in here. But what you can do as well, evidently, let's just have a look at this. Where's my chisel? Stone chisel, is that the same chisel? That's a different chisel, isn't it? Hey. Okay, I can eat my chisel. That's not the chisel I was looking for though. I think I left it in this chest over here, didn't I? There we go. So let's just get my pick as well. I'm not going to carry everything, but if I do this, one of the things you can do is put that back in and change it again. And I believe, can you just rotate through it? I think you can rotate through it a bit as well. So so what did we want? Light panel, dark panel, and voila. Use a little bit of chisel, and a chisel is just so easy to make, because a chisel is purely 1 piece of iron and a stick. And you know, how cheap is that? And we can make all this lovely cobblestone. Right, so let me get on with that, and then I'll come back and show you our new floor area. Okay, so what I've done is give myself a little platform, and to a certain extent, although I haven't done it all, just under this column here, I don't know if we can see it from there, no, but underneath I've put a layer of cobble around this inner part, and all I've done is use the dark panel one there, and then the normal panel one here to go off it, sort of thing. So I'm going to try and do that, but we are going to remove this column, I hope. That's one of the plans, so I think we're going to have a look at that now. This is effectively the center, so that's the center of this main bit here, but what we need is a quick way up and down, and there is a solution. And one of the other things I have been doing all this time is getting some ender pearls, so we're going to get a couple of those, but we're going to need a lot more by the time we finish this project. And the thing I want to do is, let's have a look at this now, is to make an elevator, which is this one here. So it's literally wool around an ender pearl. Now I've never made one of these before, but we've got lots of string which I've turned into wool, and we've also had some from the sheep as well, which is really, really cool. In fact, yeah, so what we're going to do is make a couple of these, because I think they only make one each, so let's make 2, which is quite expensive with that, but yeah, and we are going to need 2 for what we need. So the idea is we place these, in fact, let's just go down the bottom first and get rid of the ladder. Let's get rid of that ladder there, and this block here, and then 1 goes in there. That's 1 bit done, and then let's go back at the top, and we'll break our way down there in a moment. So if we get this out of the way, now this is the only thing, is how do I have it? Do I have it? Whoa. Do I have it here? I think so, which means it'll be down 1, but that's fine. So let's drop down now, because we've got to get all of these blocks out of the way now, I believe. And this is another reason why I wanted... can we get all those? Bet we can't get that top one. Oh, we can, just about. Yeah, this is why I wanted to have this bit of a gap as well. I wanted a little bit of room in the floor to be doing things, as well as making it look nice from below, from the ceiling, and you can't do that if it's only 1 high. So the idea is, and do this properly. Oh, actually, I don't know whether you'll do it because you haven't got 1 below it, but if I jump, yes, it works, and if I shift, I'm down. So they are just cool. They are just so cool. I love them. So I never used them before, but I've seen other people using them on their various things. So yeah, we can just come along here straight up, and that is so much quicker, isn't it? So my plan is we're going to have these on the sort of the 4 points of this, if you like. So whichever direction we're coming from, because obviously we won't be coming from this direction, whichever direction we're coming from, we can just literally straight down. And I wasn't anywhere near that. Does that? Well, that's quite good. So I'm on that block. No, but I'm over it, and it goes. That's pretty cool. So it's, you only have to be part on it, because in fact I'm on that block there. It's not doing it. So yeah, as long as you're looking straight down, you're on that block, and you can't fall out of the world, you can go up. So cool. Okay, that works. So what I'm going to do now is really, and we could actually say we've done this, couldn't we? We have effectively built a second layer to your island below the one you have started from. So I've got a few other things to do, but we might not get onto those today, because I really do want to get this finished down here. So let's just make sure we don't get any mobs spawning down here. So that's cool. The other thing I want to do is fix this water stream, but actually we're going to be moving that, so it probably doesn't matter so much. So yeah, right, let me clear this out. I'm going to clear these trees away from here now. I'm going to clear this floor out, get some more cobblestone, turn it into flooring, and get that layer down there worked on, and we shall come back. That worked. What do you think, guys? I've got my floor done down below, and hopefully I can't actually fall off here. I think I've got this top area kind of secure again, and I've been using just the marble half slabs for that. So let's just go down and have a look down here. And yeah, so we're going to use this to expand, and this is what I was looking at in terms of doing my portal up, and then this is going to be the sort of the roof area really, I guess. But originally I thought about doing these, but I'm not quite so sure now. I think just the cobblestone, and have we got any on me? No, I haven't, so I'll have to do that. But I think just the cobblestone there, I think probably looks better, so I think we'll do that. And then obviously that leaves a complete area there for the elevator to go up and go down. So yeah, what I want to start on now is this though. So you can see that piece of cobblestone up there that I've placed. Let's just go up and have a look at that, if I can get these elevators working. So I've placed this cobble here as an indication. So what I want to do, I did say I've got this centerpiece that I want to put here. What I thought about doing was making a showcase of the cobblestone generator. You can see I've taken away some of the barrels from here, and I worked out how to do that, and it's basically a dolly. So a dolly will pick it up and a dolly will put it back down again. It means we don't actually have to empty the barrels out. And they're really easy to make. Let's have a look at this. Dolly. I'm not quite sure the difference between the diamond one and that one. I'm presuming it just takes different items such as the big diamond chests or some of the deep store items and transport them, but a precious doll and an angry doll. Okay. Yeah, but really easy to make. It's just iron and some wood, and we still have some iron left over, and we've been getting it from the mobs as well, so yeah, that's really cool. So what I want is this to represent the cobble. So I want to make it in a really fancy way, and the way I'm thinking of doing it is to actually have all these chests down here, and then the pipe's coming down, and then that's going to connect. I don't know if I can reach that now. No, I can't. Let's see actually if we can put another one of these on here, whether that will get us up. Haha! So the idea is if we do this coming all the way down, then we should be able to build our barrels like that, going all the way up, surrounding it. So that's the plan there, but what I need to do as well is work out a good way of getting the cobble or the cobblestone to generate, shall we say. So let me just put that there as a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing. I'm going to get some glass. Now what I will do is actually change this glass up at some point to be some really nice glass, because I think we can make some hardened glass in the smeltery when we get that up and running. And I'm trying to do this. Can I do cobblestone? There we go. That's the only thing with half stabs, but cobblestone is now something that's very throwaway kind of items. So that's going to go there. Let's put some cobble there. So what I'm doing with base now is anything cobblestone, so like this, and over there I've put it down, and like here is basically stuff that I'm going to remove, throw away, whatever you want to call it, because at the end of the day it's disposable, isn't it? So the idea is going to be that I want, for effect, I'm going to have lava flowing down two sides and water flowing down the other two sides, and it's going to fall from up high, and it's going to meet here, which means that it should mix up and generate cobble for me. So I did have a play around in a test world, and just a normal Minecraft test world, and it appeared to work, but I've not tried it here yet, and I don't know how it's going to be and where the proximity is to things like the wood over here, and whether that's going to burn down or not. So yeah, I've got no idea. So I'm just going to make a small one at the moment, but what we'll end up doing is actually extending this up higher at some point, because it's only water and lava. We can easily remove that now and place it down and make more lava. That's a good point actually. I'm going to have to make another. Oh no, I don't. I've got another bucket of lava. So that's okay. We've got two lots of lava. We're going to get rid of that. And I'm going to need one underneath these bits. Once I break it, we will need one underneath as well. So let me leave those in place a minute. We need something going up through the center, really, don't we? So let me have a look round here. Jump off. Oop. Don't fall off. Right, we've got some nice stone. Should we just get some cobblestone going up through the center? It's not actually going to be visible, really, is it? But I kind of know it's there. So let's do that. I'm going to have to jump up here again somehow. Right, let's just use that. 1, 2. So if we place that there and there, so we're going to put lava, lava, water, water. So let's do that. Build ourselves some stairs up as we go up, because we need to do that. So I just need to do this bottom area, really. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, so it kind of needs, again, I'm probably not going to be able to do that, am I? So can we do it like that? There we go. Right, so if we put that there, we could use barrels actually, it doesn't have to be glass. Right, so each one of those is sealed off. That's sealing the bottom bit off, and that's sealing that bit off. Yeah, so that's kind of working, isn't it? So all we need to do is get rid of the top bit. Let's go back up and do that. Let's get rid of this. Okay, right. So if we take this away now, there should be glass underneath it. Yeah, and we can get rid of... no, we'll leave that one in place because it should take itself out of there. What we are going to need to do though is take the pick from the other one and put it in there, aren't we? So that's one thing. It's going to have to go in that node that's underneath, which we'll have to get to from the bottom. Okay, so that appears to be okay there. Shall we see if it kind of works? We've got some lava with us. So, does it matter which way round we're doing it? Probably not. So let's have some lava there. And lava there. Let's have some water there. And water there. Hey, so let's have a look. Yep, so that works. And it's going to look much better with different glass on it. But it's not leaking, and in theory that should be making cobblestone if I remove that cobblestone from there. So can we get to this? I guess we can if we take out, where's my trolley dolly? Take that one out, and do we right click here somewhere? Probably got to access it from underneath. Let's get that lava out of the way, shall we? Right, so lava's out the way. Can we get rid of that stone without breaking everything else and falling through? We can. Okay. Aha. Right, so if I take that, so it goes in, yeah, it goes in a transfer node thingy. What's a do flip? Technical term. Right, let's get back up there again. Swap that over for that. Helps if you actually swap it. Right. So we just want to go to there really, don't we? So let's just go up here. And swap that over for there. So, can't get to it. Great. Come on. Break. Thank you. Right, can we get to it now? We should be able to... Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? And the one way of telling, I guess, is to take some cobble out of there. Does it replenish? Not yet. Is it working? Why is it not working? Let's go and have another look here. So all we had was that going into a pipe, and obviously that was connected to the cobblestone that's being generated. Let's have a look. So sneak around here. Let's see if we can break this and see what happens. So it definitely makes cobble, so that's good. But is it making cobblestone? So far, no far. That's obviously going in there. So is it a case of they're not making their way down to it?. Right. Let me get another pick. Let's see if we can get to it. So if we take that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do that, is that going to work? Yes. So if we do barrel, an empty barrel preferably. Have we got an empty barrel? Probably not. They're all full. Right, I'm going to need to make one, and we'll go and see if that resolves it. Aha! It appears to be working. I just double check in here, and there was actually some slabs stuck in it. So obviously the water had washed that down, and so now that that's there, that appears to be working. Now the question is, does that appear to be working? Is he getting more? Yes, it is. So that's working. Okay, so we have a cobblestone generator working again. So all I need to do is actually put these barrels now connecting like that all the way around, but I'm going to do it at the top, so I'm going to have to make myself a little bit of stairs going up here just to get up and down all the time. Let's get those out of the way. But yeah, let me get all those barrels transferred over, and we'll get the new ones put in place as well, and then hopefully I'm not sure if we're going to have more or not. I haven't really calculated this out, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, if we stick that one there, for instance, that one should start filling up, and it does, and we'll shift click it to lock it. Not that we need to really lock it from here. I miss that, but anyway, right, let me get the rest of those moved over. Well, something's on fire, which I think is my carpenter's blocks. So does that mean I can't use these? Let's get rid of those there a second. That's a bit of a shame if they're going to burn down. That's yeah, I can hear one more burning around here as well, can't I? Does the actual block? Yeah, because I filled those in completely. So that's a real shame, because what I was hoping to do, let's just go around the other side where there's still some in place. Maybe it's different if you have the texture on it. Let's so let's see, let's get rid of the rest of these so that you don't accidentally burn down. And how far can I go? Is it because they're touching? What I was hoping to do, as you can see there, is use these carpenter blocks to use for the glass, which I think would be really, really cool. I know we're going to use the clear glass anyway, but I thought it would be really nice to have that down the middle there. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. Doesn't it look beautiful? All nicely working. So it appears that once you put something inside these carpenter blocks, it takes on the properties of those blocks. So although you can see it's a full block, it takes on the property of glass, and therefore the lava doesn't set it on fire. I actually had one round the corner and it was on fire, and I put the glass in it and it went out. So that's really cool. And I'm using chisel glass. I did not know you could chisel glass. And then yeah, I realised you did. So it's still got this board around it, which isn't ideal, but for now, until we get our smeltery up and running and we can get some nicer glass, it looks really nice there, I think. So yeah, really happy with that. And as you can see, I've been moving a few things around. I've got a roof on here. I was fed up of getting in the rain, but we've run out of time for this episode. It's been going quite a while, so I kind of did all this in between. I just wanted to show you guys. The observant will notice I've shortened this by 1 block. That was originally 4 blocks in there rather than a 3 by 2. It was 4 by 2, but I had to shorten it because when I looked at it, it was wrong here compared to the other side. So I took that entire wall down and put a new one up, and over here I've started to build an area to keep the animals. So I've kind of got some I guess you'd call them sort of stables almost for the animals, because we've got quite a few of them now. We've got pigs, we've got sheep, we've got chickens, we've got cows, we've got horses. So yeah, pretty cool. We've got all those. I want to kind of separate them out and get ready for the breeding process. So we'll get at least 2 of each ones into some pens over here, and we'll put the same on the other side then. Have some pens over there. Started growing a bit of food, some potatoes and carrots here. We had the seeds, so I thought I might as well just temporarily put those there, so I have. And as you can see, I've just moved these barrels around, and then we've got all those downstairs. And I kind of set the work area as well to down here. So we've got all this area down here. We don't need to worry about rain going in these because we can just put water in. I need to move the water source from upstairs actually, so that's something I've got to do. Tinker's table's down here. So yeah, this is going to be like a work area down here, and that's something we've got to work on, because the next item that we've got to work on here is to make Tinker's smeltery. So yeah, so we've got to get some seared bricks, bits and pieces like that. So that's what we're going to do, but not for today. As I said, we've run out of time, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode anyway. I certainly had a lot of fun building with all this stuff and trying it out and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's starting to look quite good. I'm really liking that. So hopefully you guys do too. Don't forget to leave your comments and click on like if you've enjoyed it, and yeah, subscribe if you're not already. So join me next time here on Sky Factory 2, and we'll get going on the smeltery and a few other things. So thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.